can investors come with this kind of thing, Mr. Okoro? Are you aware that this thing has gone viral all over the world? A sitting president of Nigeria, telling the whole world not to reveal his criminal records. What does that tell you? Mr. Okoro, can you do business with such a president when he comes to you and say, come and invest in my country? Can you? You can see the person demarketing Nigeria. You can see the person refusing investors to come into Nigeria, Mr. Okoro. Do you even know what is going on here? This man he paid money. Somebody from US said that over $2 million is involved in this thing, just to stop somebody's record from being reviewed. If Mr. Tinubu have a very good record, Mr. Okoro, will he be going through this route? And that is the same man who is ruling Nigeria. It's not only the FBI, I hope you know. Yes, DEA is involved, Drug Enforcement Agency. You can see the kind of character that is presiding over our affairs in Nigeria, Mr. Okoro. Have you seen why things are not moving? Have you seen why Nigeria is where it is now? How can such a character represent good governance? Just tell me, how? Can you put something on nothing? No, can you put something on nothing and expect it to stand? The whole world should come to the aid of Nigeria. We are in a very big trouble in the hands of Tinubu. He has dealt with us in a manner unprecedented in the history of this country. Everything that is bad, everything that is obnoxious, everything that is illegal is what that man represents. Yet he is presiding over our affairs. How can we move forward? How can Nigeria survive in the hands of a man like that? Please, somebody should tell me. Is it possible? Can Nigeria ever get it right under Tinubu? Look at how much effort is wasting. Trying to stop that record. How many times now? Since 2023. Even before that time.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who had a very warm welcome in Paris, France yesterday, September 10th. These newly released photographs showing President Tinubu smiling and shaking hands with French President Emmanuel Macron were taken at the Élysée Palace. The president is in France as part of his 10-day working vacation. In a post on X, Tinubu stated that he had a productive lunch with the French president, adding that they both reviewed key areas of cooperation between Nigeria and France and agreed to deepen their partnership for mutual prosperity and global stability. Ayo, I mean, the president looks really dapper in that blue suit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
but you know, you did in his blue suit. I mean, and they were matching. They were matching. Yes,
it just shows that the relationship between the French president and the Nigerian president is quite deep and cordial.
Let me tell you what people are saying on social media before I come to you. Well, this person wrote, Mr. President, you are looking fresh in your suit. There is insecurity everywhere in Nigeria. Oh, I know those close to you won't tell you. That was quite funny. Then another ex-user, I think this person's on Instagram, wrote, was Nigeria colonized by France? I mean, did they change history? Why this France? France. Is it the only country for international relationships? I thought that was funny as well. But then another ex-user wrote, Mr. President, I understand that you are on your annual leave, and of course, you are entitled to it. However, I urge you to reflect. What has your government truly achieved so far? We have 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Would it not be more ideal for you and your cabinet to focus on fixing the country so that you and every Nigerian can travel locally and enjoy the infrastructure you put in place rather than going abroad? What value does such foreign travel add to your legacy? And of course, you know that these sorts of questions will always come up when we see the photographs of the president out there. And of course, you know, Nigerians will react in this manner.
Also, there are many things, and thank you for bringing out these salient points.
Yes.
Earlier on, when we talked about the picture, I had made the comment that the president looks healthy.
Yes.
And that he went for that.
He actually does.
He does look. He looks really nice. So Nigeria's money is working. You know, because no, it's true. Because to a very large extent, we pay for a lot of the enjoyment that the president, the good side. He also works hard. So you know, that's part of his benefits as president. So yes, Nigeria's money is working. But I made a statement.
Woman leader.
No. But I made a statement earlier.
Your money.
No, that's not much. Money is never too much.
Is it true?
It's never. If not, I hope it was the money he used for the trip. Was it the money he used for the trip? If you can tell me that because he has so much money, was his own personal funds that funded this trip, then we can say that he doesn't have money.
EFCC to investigate the source of his suit.
Okay, let me talk about that suit because Dr. Abati talked about how.
Can we have the picture?
Abati said that it was GQX.
Yes.
You know, his
GQ.
And I said, and I still maintain that I hope that he bought Nigeria to grow the naira. That suit would have been nicely made in Aba because they make some of the most quality. And this is advocates. I mean, if he's the chief marketing officer, imagine if in conversation with the president of the fashion capital of the world, saying, "Oh, look at this outfit. I made it from this. So let me bring." That's trade between France and Nigeria. So any little opportunity or any opportunity to sell Nigeria is very welcome. So, sir, please, tell us the maker of that suit. Now, going to your point, the truth is that
it's probably an Amani suit.
No, Dr. But I refuse to believe that the president is wearing Amani. Going to France,
very good tailors.
This is my Atafo.
Okay.
Promotion. But let me just say that. Let me finish. So what I was saying was that in those posts and those X posts and Instagram posts, oftentimes this is what we see. Our leaders, the look of our leaders do not reflect the look of the people. Now you might say, what is the power of a picture? Only yesterday we talked about Nepal and how this uprising and discontent started with pictures of luxurious lifestyle of politicians' kids, Nipo kids, Nipo babies. And so when people go online, and we're talking about the power of social media, the people in rural areas who are suffering, who have access to a phone, will look at their picture, open it and say that life is so difficult for me, yet my leaders are shining. They look like nothing is staining their white. This is what caused and what was brewing under when the conflict in Nepal started. I'm just saying that it might look like it's a joke, but it's very true. If people continuously see that, oh, our leaders look good, they are traveling abroad, they have access to good quality healthcare, access to infrastructure that we are deprived of at home, it will brew discontent. So while I agree that the president has a right to go on holiday, go abroad, even though I still advocate that there are nice places at home he can go to, there's a point to be made about make your own country better. The world is becoming more intolerant to foreigners, to migration. And so let's fix our country so that we don't need to be lining up or queuing at embassies to get visas to go abroad when we can actually make our country better. So good thing President Tinubu is abroad. So I hope he can learn, see a few things in France that is nice and can come and replicate in Nigeria or even do better at home.
Well said. He's also going to the UK as well. So I'm sure that we'll see some pictures from the United Kingdom as well. Well, now to Abuja, where the immediate past group managing director of NNPC, Mele Kyari, was interrogated by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Wednesday as part of its investigations into alleged fraud in the state-owned oil company. Kyari was reportedly summoned to the EFCC to answer questions about some key financial transactions while he was at the helm of the company. Kyari had been on the EFCC's watch list in connection to a $7.2 billion refinery maintenance project in Kaduna, Warri, and Port Harcourt. This new development comes as the Federal High Court in Abuja also recently called for a temporary freeze on 4 of Kyari's Jais bank accounts over allegations of fraud. In the meantime, Paulinus Okoronkwo, a former general manager of the NNPC, has been found guilty in a United States court of transactional money laundering, tax evasion, and obstruction of justice. The charges stemmed from a $2.1 million bribe he received from a Chinese company, Adax Petroleum, which was intended to secure favorable drilling rights in Nigeria. Prosecutors revealed during the trial that the payment was disguised as consultancy fees and was funneled into Okoronkwo's law firm's trust account in Los Angeles. Okoronkwo later used nearly $1 million of the bribe money as a down payment to buy a home in Spain and lied to federal investigators about the source of the funds. A sentencing hearing is scheduled for December 1st, where he faces a maximum of 10 years in a federal prison for each money laundering count. Dr. Bati, over to you. This is such a huge story coming out of, the NNPC as well.
Okay, 2 things. When Mr. Mele Kyari left office and we were doing an assessment of his performance, we had made the point on this table that yes, while there are issues that people may raise, there are also commendations in terms of what he has done. But Nigerians are very concerned about the opaqueness of NNPC Limited, NNPC before it. And Nigerians were saying they wanted Mr. Mele Kyari to offer an account, particularly on some of the transactions, particularly with regard to the refineries. Port Harcourt refinery that was technically completed. Nigerians say they want to know, how much did you spend? About
buy property in Lagos stroke Nigeria at your own risk. Even at gunpoint, I will not still buy property at anytime. It's property, not poverty. Unorganized government and wanting money from you at every development of your building. What a shame. Jakaban na city boy, make una leave him alone. T-pain smoking, it depends on what is being smoked. Who they sell garri, no they taste the product. I beg, make we hear what when we hear bola blow. What do you think bet is? Nigeria is fast transforming into Colombia. A lot of things are happening in this region as I speak to you guys right now. The APC lead government of Tinubu is making serious history as the reign under which a state governor was suspended for months and a senate was also suspended for 6 months. Both of them opposition party. Nigeria will not forget Tinubu, Akpabio and APC. The whole world is watching. Yes, so Ruben Apoti, when you were invited by EFCC some years ago, was the outcome made public? This one, you're asking him a question. Okay, guys, you watch the video and I believe that you might be even understanding than me. It's all about politics and entertainment, trending topic based on celebrity and based on what is happening in our country as in Nigeria. Please kindly like, share, subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so that you get notified each time we drop a new video. It's still your girl, you and 2 Media. Peace and love always.